everyone, and welcome to our weather update on July 27th, 2025. This is take 3 on the video, so hopefully nothing goes wrong. It's just mayhem tonight. So, starting off with the satellite imagery. We have a thick cloud cover pushing in from the west, and that is bringing some scattered light showers. Earlier today, it was brighter and drier. But overnight tonight, cloud will continue to part in from the west, and through tomorrow, I think the cloud should break up quite nicely, especially in the East and Midlands. The Azores High is centred to our south, just above the Azores, and that will be trying to exert an influence through the week. So decent dry spells at times, but also some showers. But through the first week of August, we could see the Azores High making a more convincing move towards the country. So, moving on to the UKV precip and cloud forecast, we can see that tonight cloud will be pushing in from the west, bringing in some patches of light rain with it, but otherwise it's quite a dry day. Tomorrow, we'll be seeing bright spells breaking through in many areas of the East and Midlands. However, clouds will increase through the evening in the west. As a warm front does come through, that will bring a heavier area of rain through parts of Connacht, Ulster and North Leinster into tomorrow night and Tuesday morning. So, Tuesday starts off quite damp and overcast with low and thick clouds. Patchy light rain, especially in the west and north, otherwise rather dry. Tuesday itself does look quite cloudy in the east and north, but in the south and west, it looks quite decently bright with sunny spells breaking through in the afternoon and evening. Now, we start off Wednesday looking bright in the east, but it doesn't take long for clouds and rain to push in from the west. And we go into Thursday. A heavier area of rain is likely to push in towards the south of the country there. It is uncertain now as to exactly how that front will appear, but I think that compared to yesterday, the trough has weakened on most of the models. So just some patches of heavier rain at times and a few showers on Thursday. I think that's the most likely scenario. So Thursday itself, after that rain clears through, will be quite a bright day. A bit cooler though with sunshine and showers. And Friday gets August off to a cooler and more showery start. Okay, so here's the temperature forecast for the UKV. On take 2, this did not update, so we're back with take 3 with the right version. So tonight we're seeing lowest temperatures of around, say, 14 or 15 Celsius, so nothing too bad. Tomorrow, highest temperatures of really quite a warm 19 to 22 degrees. So a very warm day tomorrow, a very decent day to be out and about. Especially in the East and Midlands. In the west, a bit cloudier and a bit damper as well. Tuesday begins on a very warm start with lows of 15 to 17 Celsius as that warm sector does push through. Humidity levels do shoot right up as that warm front comes through. In fact, it actually marks the warm front there as it comes through on Monday nights. So it'd be quite uncomfortable for sleeping. Tuesday itself, quite warm again, highs of around, say 17 to 22 Celsius. That's north to south. Now into Wednesday morning, starts off quite chilly in some areas due to clearer skies. Through the day, temperatures will rise up to about 19 to 21 Celsius. Wednesday's uncertain as to how much cloud there'll be. Some models have it being brighter, some models have it more cloudy. It's just a very messy week where there's high pressure around, but it's just not strong enough to really get a proper influence in. So there'll always be these areas of cloud, areas of rain and showers just coming in around the top of the high. Very messy systems, very messy, decades-old systems, basically, through the week to come. So it's kind of hard to pin down exactly where these will hit. Into Thursday morning, lows of around 14 to 17 Celsius, so very warm in the south. And Thursday itself, look at that. 17 to 23 degrees. So again, a warm day on Thursday. So you can see the Azores High will be having an influence. Now, Friday morning starts off quite chilly, actually. By afternoon, highs of only 17 to 20 Celsius. That is because the low, that little drop on Thursday, will be pushing eastwards, bringing in a more northerly wind on Friday, so hence the lowering of temperatures. Now, yeah, the Azores High definitely having an influence, but just not having full-on control of the weather, if you see what I mean. Quite warm, dry spells around, but equally decayed fronts pushing in around the high pressure system, bringing in some cloud and rain at times, especially in the north. Here's the GFS run. Here's the 12-hour GFS. So GFS looking showery for today, and then tomorrow going a bit nicer as the Azores High does edge closer tomorrow. Into Tuesday. Tuesday looking nicer again. The Azores High is getting closer. Wednesday, same sort of thing, but there is uncertainty as to the possibility of a weak front on Wednesday. So that is something to watch. But equally, if that front does sort of come through on Wednesday, it'll probably just be a bit of clouds and some rain, especially if you're in the west and north. Into Thursday, that is when the trough does sort of come through the country, so that will bring some rain at times to all areas, and showers behind that, some heavy at times. But by Friday, that low is now deepening towards Norway, Azores High to our southwest, and down comes the northerly airflow. So we're back to cooler weather by then, but I think that will be just temporary. As we go through the weekend, Saturday, I think that looks okay, quite decent. So does Sunday actually brings a front through the country, and by bank holiday Monday, I think that will be within a warm sector, so quite breezy, very deep low to our north, but otherwise breezy, probably a bit bright in the south, but otherwise in the north probably quite damp, wet and windy. Then we go into the following week, looking dry and warm on Tuesday, Wednesday. Some more fronts come through Thursday though, with that area of low pressure, and the following weekend goes back to the Azores High region in, plenty of dry and warm weather. We're going a bit more unsettled by mid-month. ECM. Tomorrow looking dry and warm, so is Tuesday. Wednesday could bring a small front through. Thursday a bit more wet and more showery. Friday, a bit showery, showery and bright with northerly winds. Saturday, a bit dry and warmer. Sunday bringing a front through the country. Monday, cooler and more showery, probably quite dry in the south. Then through the following week, we go into a drier and warmer phase. UK Met. So once again, UK Met bringing up this Azores High system. So once again, tomorrow and Tuesday are quite warm and dry. Wednesday, Wednesday is an okay-ish day. Thursday is probably going to be the worst day of the week. Worst day in terms of wettest day. And Friday looking a bit cooler and still bright though. Then I think one thing to watch is next weekend around Sunday we could bring a more active front through. That is a cold front there. That's just something to watch. GEM once again same thing that we see. It's also like just getting closer there through tomorrow, Tuesday and Wednesday. But by Thursday we're going into a more showery northwesterly airflow. And into the weekend, warmer and drier as also origin in through Saturday. Sunday, same thing. I think the front makes very few inroads there on Sunday. Bank holiday Monday might be a bit wet in the north. And we go into the following week. Again, the Azores High is right there. The south probably quite decent, but the north, you see all these small troughs coming through. That will bring areas of rain. So if we go through that on the precip chart, you can see how that happened. Okay, no, even for the south there, actually that isn't too great. Icon. So, Azores High origin in through next Monday and Tuesday. We go through to Wednesday, and that looks a bit more showery through Thursday. Northerly winds through August 1st, 2nd, 3rd. Icon a bit more unsettled here, with actually bank holiday Monday looking very wet and windy. Arpege to finish things off. Again, Azores High will be edging up to us through tonight and tomorrow. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday possibly as well, looking quite decent. But we do see a trough coming through Wednesday and Thursday, bringing some more showers with it. And Friday looking a bit cooler, but still bright. Right, ending off with our special ensembles watch from the GFS for Bank Holiday Monday at 12 p.m. Number 1, looking cooler and showery. Number 2, looking warm and dry in the south, and the north a bit wetter. Number 3, warm and dry in the south, and the north was a bit maybe more westerly. Same with 4, but I think number 4 is the best so far. Number 5, looking quite decent. So does 6. 7, the same story. Number 8, probably a bit showery, but quite warm. Number 9, westerly. Dry in the south, bit wet in the north. Number 10, looking nice and summery. 11, wet and breezy. Number 12, warmish and probably a bit damp. Number 13, warm and dry. Number 14, wet and breezy, but quite warm. Number 15, cool and showery. Number 16, warm and dry. Number 17, warm and dry. Number 18, cooler and a bit showery. Number 19, warm and dry. 20, cooler and more showery. 21, warm and dry. 22, warm and dry. That's brilliant. 23, brilliant, warm and dry. 24, bit more showery. 25, warm, bit showery, but that's warm. 26, dry in the south, bit showery in the north. 27, first messed up in the video. 27, looking warm and dry. 28, looking warm and dry in the south. In the north, still warm, but probably a bit cloudier and damper. 29 is westerly and dry in the south. 30 is more northerly in some way, but still quite dry. So most of these options include the Azores High in some form by Bank Holiday Monday. But as always, in the south, you've got the better chance of properly dry and warm weather. In the north, you're always that bit more exposed to the Atlantic Ocean. It's westerly winds around the Azores High. So, everyone, thanks for watching, and I'll see you for our CFS special, and bye for now.